everybody? Mr. Crum back again. Just want to send just some words of encouragement out for this week as I look at, again, just the uncertainty of what's going on. One week somebody's saying this, another day somebody's saying that. This curve is being flattened. This curve is back up. I just want to encourage somebody with three simple words. Just do not worry. Don't worry. Don't trip. Don't exhaust your energy into things that you don't understand, things that you don't have any control over, right? Like don't get all in disarray over things that you don't have any control over, right? One of my coaches used to say you need to control the controllables, right? You need to control the controllables. So I understand that worry usually have two different compartments, all right? One compartment of worry is the things that you can't control, the coronavirus, how long we're out of school, things along that nature. There's things that we can't control. And so for the things that we can't control, the worry is not going to do anything for that. The worry is not going to have us come back to school faster. The worry is not going to have the coronavirus numbers drop, right? Like worry is not going to do anything for your situation. And this is why worrying is just so so bad. It's really counterproductive, if you will. But we have to replace that worry with work. Okay, we need to replace that worry with work. For me, worrying looks very panicky, right? It looks very, I need to do this, I need to do that, I'm in disarray, I don't really know which way is up. Worrying looks very panicky. Some of us I know people who struggle with panic attacks. I know people who just gets very in a bad state of mind, and you can't be productive while worrying. Okay, your mind, scientists say that your mind cannot do two things at one time. You can multitask, but you cannot do two things at one time. Okay? So you cannot worry and be productive. You cannot worry and be productive. Right? When I think about that, I think sometimes, man, I reminisce on some days we have a student in school and they're having a bad day and they're struggling, right? And they're having an episode and they're just crying all over the place. They're being very disruptive to the teachers, to the other students, and to their learning, okay? And as a result of the tantrum that's being thrown, as a result of the thing that's going on in the classroom, many times that student has to be removed from the class, right? And that is what panicking, that is what worrying is for us, right? Nobody can get anything done. Nobody can be productive. And so when you go through life and you are worrying and you are panicking, it's not good for anybody, for anything. Parents, if you're worrying, it's not good for you. It's not good for your kids. It's not good for anybody in your sphere of influence. Teachers, If you worrying, principles, if you worrying, it's not good for you. It's not good for your coworkers. It's not good for the people that's around you, right? And we just need to get into a state of not relaxation, but we need to get back to a state to where we can function. Because for a lot of us, we can't even function because our mind is taking us to so many different scenarios. Our mind is taking us to different places. Well, no. We need to stay in the moment, right? And in staying in the moment, there are three things that we need to do. Three very important things that we need to do. This may seem elemental. This may seem fundamental, but it's very important that we get these, and it's very important that we rely back on these, right? This review. So you got the things that you can't control. Don't worry about that. Don't trip on that. You can't control that. Then you got the things that you can control, right? So there's three things under that we need to do. 3 steps that we need to do. For the things that we can control that we are worrying about, okay, our bills, schoolwork. There's a certain list of things, and you know what your list is, that you can control, that you are worrying about. Okay, there's things that you can control that are under your control that you are worrying about. And the 3 things are this that you can do: preparation, execution, R&R, rest and relaxation. Okay, preparation, execution, rest and relaxation. 95% of the worry under the umbrella of the things that we can control stems from a lack of preparation. That's what I've noticed. 95% of the things that we can control stems from a lack of preparation. Some great man once said, if you failure to prepare is preparing yourself to fail. Failure to prepare is preparing yourself to fail. Okay? Poor preparation prevents perfect performance. Okay? You don't want to fail to prepare. You don't want to live a life of haphazardness to where I'm just going along and whatever happens, happens. Right? We need to prepare. You know deadlines are coming up, just certain things are coming up. Bills need to be paid, this needs to happen. So if a bill needs to be paid, then let's do our budget, right? If certain grades are coming out and I know I'm a student and I want to get a good grade, let's go ahead and even it out all throughout the semester and do my work evenly all throughout, so I don't have to clump it up all at the end of the semester. Okay? So there's preparation going into to worry, okay? To the prevention of worry, okay? Then you have execution. Once you prepare, we need to execute what we prepared. Plain and simple. Write something down, write out a list, write out something, and execute that thing. And once you execute that thing, you're going to feel good about it. And that's going to propel you to do something else, to write something else down, and to execute that. Okay? Then after you execute, after you kill it, right? Then you have to rest and relax. Okay? This step is just as important as the other 2. You have to relax. You have to rest. Plan your work, do your work, and relax. Okay? We need time for relaxation. When I'm working out and I'm working out extremely hard, there's a point in my workout where my muscles are tearing down. Okay? I'm tearing down my muscle, and a lot of trainers say that the most important part of working out is the resting stage. Is the stage when I get home and I'm just relaxing. It's the resting stage. And that's what we need to enter into as well. Have a healthy balance of preparation, execution, and relaxation. That's all I'm saying. That's all today was don't worry. Don't don't worry at all. Okay? Another great man said, which one of you by worrying can add a single stature, can add a single inch to your stature, can add an extra hour to your life, right? Like your worrying is not going to do anything. So don't bother yourself with worrying. If you can do something about it, then do it. Execute it. If you can't do anything about it, literally, don't do anything about it, including worry. All right? It's okay to think about things. But once you start reviewing and going over the same thing all the time, then you're starting to creep into worry. Yo, don't worry. Don't worry. Get what you have to get done.